with such things as fireworks as you drive along in the car. My dad too, similar kind of childlike excitement of sticky toffee and parking cake, firework displays at Southport, but mainly makes me think of my mate John, because you've left home on bonfire night. You can go back home and they'll try and call you in, but it's, you know, that it's a kids' night. And remember my smouldering shoes dancing in the embers of fire as it. I refused to let it be out. You know, I wanted to sort of keep it alive, and so feeding it after everybody gone, and sort of pulling burnt potatoes from underneath and cracking into them. And one of the best fireworks I ever saw from the railings of the school opposite my house. Somebody lit a car tyre, which sort of resonates with my dad's sort of mechanic life and stuff, and the bits and pieces of a garage or a shed, the kind of things you see on a bonfire, you know, looking for wood, asking people, you got anything to put on this thing, and Mum, have you got anything I can put on the fire, you know, seeing old mattresses and anything that you could burn, even things that wouldn't burn had to go on. In a way, a bonfire is the way I make my collages and my murals, because I'm burning up every idea in me. I suppose that's why I never really needed or thought I needed to declutter the flat, because my ideas can pour out on a piece of paper, and then the picture's there for framing, you know, but even that sort of grows and grows, and you think, but it's the excitement of sounds and smells and tastes and being there, a 360-degree experience with sounds all around you, people's voices, fireworks going off in a 360-degree globe of the sky, and the wind and the rain and whatever the elements are at that particular occasion. The canal bank nearby, the railings of the school being lit up by the fire. People's faces being lit up by the fire, the oohs and ahs of fireworks going off. In my day, sort of bangers and rip raps as well, which you had to watch your feet, so they dance around you. You'd have to sort of be jumping around. Catherine wheels that you'd have to sort of try and flick to make them start, and sometimes they just fizzled and became a kind of plume of flame, really. But you'd have to sort of strike your nail in the middle and then start spinning them. Very exciting. Chemical experiment of art, you know, it's light, it's colour, it's where science and art meet, it's where spectacle and gatherings are. It's a kind of musical event of sounds and the cracking of the fire and the flickering, and you could lose yourself. Your eyes could sort of wander inside this realm of light and caves of glimmer. You know, could sort of just spill out and resolve myself just thinking about the idea of what can be burned. You think, I really miss living in a ground floor place where I could actually burn some roots and things. I think when I last dug out some roots for some rose bushes and stuff or cleansed a bed to put the roses down, we had fires, and it was nice, and it's excitement. And your clothes come in and they're stinking still in the morning. My duffel coat from school was full of smoke as I went to school the next day, as were my shoes, and you think, this is fabulous. It had a kind of drenching stench, but at the time it might have found it sort of, that's a bit off, you know, a bit like when you've had too much to drink, but sort of there was just something about the oozing simultaneity of everybody involved and burning up with excitement at this one wonderful event, a church of life. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Thank you. So here then are some more of the images from the big painting I keep in a tube. I've painted Bonfire Night. I think this is the third time of asking. The first two have both sold, and I miss them when I've done them, because to actually relive excitement through your senses and through a pen and through watercolour paper and its effect on the paint, and it's kind of you're a licking flame with a brush, really, is what you are, and you're a dancing firework with the pen in your hand, and that's just the way it is. And that's what my paintings are too. Full of life. Choose life. Amen.